So then, that teacher was super shocked and...
Mm-hmm.
Hey, are you even listening, Reen?
I'm listening. I'm just uninterested in your story, Nozomi.
You're mean.
Also, I told you to stop calling me Rin. We're not little kids anymore.
But Reen is Reen. I'm not changing it.
You're so stubborn in the weirdest ways. That wasn't a compliment. At that time, we saw some classmates that were talking in front of a diner. What are those two doing over there? I'm gonna go over there.
Don't do that.
Why not?
Apparently those two are dating.
What? Really?
Yeah, really. Apparently they're childhood friends.
Looks like it. I guess things like the mangas can actually happen in real life.
Hey, Reen.
What is it?
We're also childhood friends, right?
I guess so.
So,
What are you trying to say?
well, basically, I just thought, what about us,
What do you mean?
Ugh, come on, I'm saying, why don't we go out?
I guess you tell jokes like that now, Nozomi.
I'm not joking.
Oh, come on. It's you and me, Nozomi.
We were taking baths together until we were in elementary school.
Yeah? There's no way.
There was no way?
Of course not. Not normally. We're the same age, but you're like a little sister to me.
Little sister.
But also, you're too easily influenced. You need to say things like that to someone you actually like.
Do.
What?
I do actually like you. You're my first crush. I've always liked you.
Seriously?
You idiot, Reen. I hope you hit your head on the corner of tofu.
That's not going to hurt, though.
Because if it hurt, I would feel bad.
Apparently that was the biggest insult she could come up with. After yelling idiot about 3 times, Nozomi ran off and disappeared. I was left alone. What? Nozomi just said she likes me? I still couldn't believe it. I had been with my neighbor, Nozomi Koda, since before either of us could even speak. Of course, I don't remember that, but there are plenty of photos to prove it. In all of our childhood photo albums are photos of me and Nozomi. In every photo, everywhere, she's grabbing my t-shirt a little bit. Every time my mom would see that, you're like a tiny little married couple. I wonder if someday we'll get to see Nozomi like that in a wedding dress. She'd say, laughing. I never thought that was possible, because I thought that we had a relationship far beyond anything like that. But it turns out, that wasn't the case for Nozomi. How am I supposed to act the next time I see her? The next day, Nozomi didn't come to school. And then, I was called out by my homeroom teacher.
Hey, Rintaro, you know the reason you're being called out, right?
No, not at all.
Oh yeah? You can't think of anything? Whose fault do you think it is that my sweet Nozomi can't get out of bed?
Miss Kaio, your true colors are showing.
How can I stay calm when my most precious daughter is hurt?
Well, then let's at least do this when we get home. Miss Kaio, you're technically still my homeroom teacher here. That was the case. Nozomi's mother, Miss Kaio Koda, was currently my homeroom teacher.
Hey, Rintaro, you're going to get held back a year.
But why?
Because you rejected Nozomi.
That is a very clear abuse of power. There's no way you could do that. Even if you could, I think it would result in you losing your job.
I don't care. If it means giving you what you deserve, then my job is nothing.
No, come on! If you don't work, the person who's going to suffer the most is Nozomi!
Ugh, fine. Well then, why don't I quit?
You really are such an overprotective mom.
Cut it out. Don't compliment me like that.
But I'm not complimenting you! But really, Nozomi can't get out of bed?
That's right. But also, what is there not to like about my daughter? She's cute, she's got a big chest, and she's the type to spoil you. She's a little bit airheaded sometimes, but that's also charming. And I am like this, so she's very good at chores around the house.
No, it's not really a problem with her.
Then, what is it?
I'd never thought of Nozomi in that way before. So, I guess I was taken by surprise.
Well then, it's fine now. It's been a day and I'm sure you've calmed down, so go out with her.
It's not that easy, is it?
It is that easy. If you tell her that you go out with her, then Nozomi will get better. That girl. I don't want to eat packaged food anymore. I want to eat Nozomi's homemade lunches.
What do you mean, anymore? It's only been one day.
Anyway, I understand your reasoning now. But given that, let me ask you one thing. Does that girl at least have a small chance?
To be honest with you, I don't know.
If you don't know, that doesn't mean it's a no, right?
Of course.
Well then, from now on, please look at her like a regular girl. You can at least promise me that, right?
Sure.
Oh, also, as your homeroom teacher, I've assigned you to be part of the graduation yearbook committee, so good luck. That's your punishment this time.
She really is abusing her power? And not only that, but I don't get any say in this? That day, I was given that talk, and then released. I was trapped. Apparently, Miss Kaio had planned the whole thing. The next day after school, when I joined the meeting for the graduation yearbook committee, Nozomi was there. Knowing her, she probably didn't want to inconvenience anybody, so she forced herself to come to school and join the meeting. Oh hey, I didn't know you were part of the committee, Nozomi.
I told you that before.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
So what are we supposed to do with this? I was forced to do this, so I don't know anything.
We take photos to put in the yearbook or organize the photos. We also write the words and think about the layout, I think.
You seem to know a lot.
You just don't know anything, Reen.
I see.
Yeah.
But I'm glad. Well, how do I say this? I didn't want it to just be awkward after that. So, the fact that we can speak normally like this?
It's not normal. I'm really nervous right now.
What?
But I already told you how I feel. So all I can do now is try my best. And I won't let it be the same as it was before. So you're going to be in charge of photos with me, Reen.
Don't choose for me!
Is there another job you wanted to do?
Well, not exactly, but...
Well then, it's fine, isn't it?
Nope.
Please.
Alright, fine.
Thanks. This is why I love you, Reen.
For some reason, when she said love that time, it made my heart skip a beat.
I'm so happy.
About what?
Because this year we got separated into different classes, so I was sad I didn't get to be with you all the time.
Oh, Nozomi. They said we're changing classrooms for 5th period.
Oh, really? Thanks.
But also, what's with the camera?
Oh, I was put in charge of taking photos for the graduation yearbook.
Really? Well, let's take one together.
We can't. I'm the one in charge of taking them.
Fine. How lame.
See you.
Sure.
Let's go, Reen.
That guy just now. He likes you, doesn't he?
Who knows?
No, I'm pretty sure he does. You're just up in the clouds, so you don't see it.
As someone who didn't realize my crush for more than 10 years, you're one to talk.
When I started to look at Nozomi as just another girl who's the same age as me, it really changed my perception completely. And, well, Nozomi was very popular with the guys. Why did I just realize this? That's because all of them, one after another, were glaring at me.
But wait, does that mean you're being jealous?
I'm not jealous.
Yeah, right. Yes, you are.
I'm not! Stop being annoying.
Well, do relax, my dear Reen.
Relax about what?
You're the only one I have eyes for. So no matter what any other guy says, it doesn't give me butterflies.
Are you sure you're not just sick?
My childhood friend has such a hard time being sincere.
So that's what happened, and it's crazy.
What's so crazy? How cute my daughter is.
Yeah, that. After school, I was in an empty classroom with Miss Kaio. That's because she was annoying, so I periodically informed her how it was going with Nozomi.
Oh, are you serious?
I'm serious.
You're so quick to fall. Well, when you think about my daughter's cuteness, you're actually pretty slow. And then, are you gonna go out with her? Are you gonna make her your girlfriend? Are we going to have a celebratory dinner tonight? Oh, but I don't really cook, so that's not exciting.
No, well, it's not like that.
Why not?
Because I don't know if it's love yet.
You know, not even kids in elementary school say things that pure these days. If you're interested in her, then you should just go out with her.
If it wasn't Nozomi, then maybe that would be fine, but
Huh? What's wrong with my daughter then? Hey!
there it is. The scary one. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that I guess I don't want to do something that dishonest to Nozomi of all people. Whether we're dating or not dating, I want to be with her from now on and forever. So...
Ugh, young man, you're really making this complicated.
Shut up!
Well, I guess it's part of your appeal, Rintaro.
What am I supposed to do?
Just go out with her.
Are you just going to ignore everything I carefully explained to you?
Well then, this is really dull, but why don't you increase the time you spend together with Nozomi?
Why are you so over it already?
No, well, when I think about it logically, I'm starting to wonder what I'm doing getting so involved in a high schoolers relationship.
You're a little late to be thinking about this logically. Well then, are you going to quit now?
Of course I'm not going to quit. I can't die until I make sure my daughter gets her happiness. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to think of another reason that the two of you can be together.
I should have asked this a while ago. But don't you think Nozomi would be mad if she found out about this?
She would be mad because she hates things being done behind her back, like surprises.
Ah, I remember you did it one time and she wasn't happy about it.
She said she felt left out. And that is cute in and of itself, but then she won't talk to me for 3 days at least, so you better stay quiet.
Sure.
Okay, alright.
After that, Miss Kaio continued to abuse her power, and at times, she very obviously left me alone with Nozomi.
Is it just me, or are we together a lot more these days?
I guess so.
Well, I'm happy about it, so I don't mind, but
Hey, Nozomi?
what's the matter?
That guy from the other day. I'm pretty sure he likes you, doesn't he? The other day, he purposely bumped me in the shoulder.
Oh, yeah. Actually, he asked me out.
What? Are you serious? So then, how did you reply?
You're really going to ask that? I told you before, didn't I? My heart only reacts to you, Reen.
I see.
You are jealous after all, aren't you?
I'm not!
You're so stubborn.
That's not true.
Are you sure?
Oh, look over there! Everyone is doing something. Isn't it a chance for a good photo?
You always change the subject. By the way, my mom has been acting weird lately, but do you know anything?
Miss Kaio is?
Yeah, I feel like she's hiding something from me.
Oh, really? My fate is that Nozomi will always know when I'm lying to her, no matter what. And so, after that, it didn't take long for her to figure out what her mom had been planning.
Rintaro! Make Nozomi forgive me so that we can make up!
We've traded places now.
She's super mad at me! Today was awful.
What did she do to you?
That girl, she looked at me and yelled idiot in my direction 3 times, and then told me to hit my pinky toe in the corner of tofu.
I didn't know that insult worked on anyone.
There was nothing worse to me in the world than to be disliked by Nozomi.
You guys are so similar, being weak in the weirdest ways.
Well, yeah, Nozomi looks just like me and she's beautiful, but that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. That's not what I said. Well, fine. I'll say something to Nozomi on your behalf.
Really?
Sure.
Thank you. As a thanks, I'll let you skip a grade.
I don't think that's possible. And plus, even if you forced me to graduate right now, I don't have a job or a school lined up.
Fine.
I don't know who is cheering up who in this situation. All that being said, on the way home... Oh, Nozomi,
What?
you know, this is about Miss Kaio, but...
I'm sorry.
What?
My mom just ran with it on her own. Because I was depressed. I think she was forcefully trying to get us together. But I'll make sure to yell at her so that this doesn't happen again.
Wait. You don't need to apologize.
You're not mad, Reen?
I'm not mad. Plus, Miss Kaio had carefully explained the situation to me beforehand.
Really? So I was the only one that didn't know?
Yeah.
I see. But what about that?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, my mom was trying to force it together, but you weren't annoyed by that? If that's the case, then that means...
There was a sparkle in Nozomi's eyes. The name of that sparkle was probably Hope. And I'd already made my decision to answer to her hopes. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Thanks to Miss Kaio, I was able to see all kinds of you, Nozomi, and get to know you in a different way. And then before I knew it, I had feelings for you. Not as a little sister, but as a girl my age. And I think this is what they call a crush.
Then...
Will you please go out with me? Nozomi nodded her head yes. Not once, but twice. Well then, that makes you my girlfriend.
I'm so happy.
Me too. And also, this is about Miss Kaio again. But thanks to her, I was able to approach this from a different perspective. So can you please forgive her?
Let me think about it.
That's what she said, but I could tell by the look on her face that she definitely forgave her already. And so, a few days later, another day of having a secret meeting with Miss Kaio. The topic of the day was about our first date.
You two have gone on a lot of dates until now, but this is your first as a couple, isn't it? That's why I think you should do something fresh that you will remember.
Nozomi's going to yell at you again.
If I was scared of my daughter, would I be able to have a secret meeting with her boyfriend?
That's what you say, but the moment she finds out, you get upset.
What I'm thinking is, you go to an amusement park and then go out for dinner after, and then you spend the night at a hotel. That's what I think would be best.
Hey, teacher, why are you suggesting underage sexual intercourse to your student?
Huh? You're both the same age. Nothing is illegal about that.
That's not the question here.
You know what? It doesn't matter whether you do or don't do things like that, but you do want to make it a special date, don't you?
Teacher, I think you're being pretty problematic right now.
Come on, you're planning on being with Nozomi for the rest of your life, right? Then you guys can start early. I can help with raising the child too.
What are you saying?
You said it yourself before that you want to be with Nozomi forever.
Well, yeah, but...
Well, then, that's what that means, right?
Can I leave now?
Wait a minute. Nothing has been decided yet.
You don't need to worry so much. We'll be fine. But I know why she's always so worried. It's because there was something more scary to Miss Kaio than being disliked or yelled at by her daughter. That's why I made sure to promise her one thing. No matter what happens, I will never make Nozomi cry. Now will you please give me a break? That's right. That's all she wanted in this world.
Promise?
Probably.
Come on, at least just say yes. Oh well, it's fine. If you ever make Nozomi cry.
With the biggest smile on her face, she declared yet another abuse of her power.
I really will hold you back 1 year.